My daughter this morning just lied to me. They're starting to lie to me. So for the people that say children aren't born in sin, my kids have been sinning since they've come out of the womb. They haven't been converted yet. They haven't committed themselves to God. None of them. They're sanctified by my obedience now and my wife's, but none of them have come to God. She lied to me twice this week. I spanked her. If you don't spank your kids, they're going to grow up degenerates. You spank them, you don't enjoy the fact that you have to spank them. You don't make them afraid of you, you make them afraid of the spanking process. When I used to hurt people physically, I used to make sure they were afraid of me and the process of violence. Now when I spank my kids, I can't make them afraid of me. I can only make them afraid of the process of spanking them. That's what I did this morning. My daughter's 5 years old. I've spanked my kids maybe 5 times out of all 5 kids over the past 5 years. So it's not something that should be going on all the time if you do it right. If you do it right, you won't have to do it all the time. My wife was going around flea flicking the kids, spanking them. No, it needs to hurt. They need to cry. Doesn't work if they don't cry. They need to fear the spank, not fear the parent. I just wanted to make that clear. Anyone that speaks against spanking children cannot be part of this church. I have close friends that believe you shouldn't spank children. The reason I remain friends with them is I'm waiting for God to convict them, and they're not part of this church. And it puts a burden on the friendship. It does. Because that's something I believe in passionately. The Bible says, spare not the rod, raise a kid up in the right way, and they'll return unto it. I think in one spot it says, thou shalt beat the child in one spot. Use the word beat, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's right there in the Bible. Look, if you don't, I believe you can actually spank demons out of children. I've seen it. I've literally seen it with my spiritual discernment, where they're acting and they're okay with lying and they're okay with anarchy jumping all over the house. Then you say to them, now because you've done this and I told you not to and warned you you'd be spanked, now I have to spank you. I don't want to, but you've put me in this position. And you spank them, and you see a peace on them, and a gratitude on them that you've spanked them. Because those you love, you chastise and rebuke. We're supposed to work like God works. That's how He works with us. That's how we work with our children. So when I spank my kids, because I do it properly, they come back and they hug me, and God blesses it. He uses it to grow the love in the home. Now, when you spank your kids, it should sting. It should never break skin. You shouldn't be hitting them with a heavy hand. It's got to hurt, not wound. Hurt, not wound, right? That's the way I do it. People tell me you shouldn't talk about this, Chris. Why not? What, am I not going to talk about this because I'm afraid someone's going to say something? I don't care. I don't care about any of that. I've committed my life to not caring about that.